Outrageously podcast. This is the show where we teach you how to stop living a boring life.
Hello!
Hello.
Hey guys.
Oh, hi guys.
Really amazing.
Hi everyone.
Hi guys.
Hey there, Living Outrageously Samurai Lounge members.
Buddy, I'm Wes.
So this is Karen. This is Casey.
I'm Cecily.
Hey, this is Pryor Quigley here.
Stephanie.
My name is Josh Newton.
Benjamin Reeves here from the lounge.
Titanic here from Brisbane, Australia.
Sue here.
I'm Liana, and I love living outrageously.
Welcome to my living outrageous story, where I was motivated to stop living a boring life and start living outrageously.
Why not? Sounded interesting.
The question I'm answering for you guys today is, what difference has LOP made to me? So LOP is the Living Outrageously podcast, founded by Matt frickin' Man Kelly and Dave Thompson. It has made a big difference in my life by giving me a platform and able to engage other like-minded individuals, connect with others, contribute to others, and also challenge others and help others out. I think that's really been the key driver for me being a part of LOP, because the Samurai Frickin' Lounge is so amazing, filled with great people. And the reason I'm wearing this ridiculous hat is for Matt the frickin' Man Kelly, Dave frickin' Thompson. You guys rock. Virtual high five. I'm going to throw this shit off just for you guys. So hats off to you guys.
So for me, the LOP has been a total game changer. Why? Well, in the last year and a half, I've slayed through a lot of personal goals. These range from finding a job that I really love, to paying off all of my personal debt, to landing a book deal with a major publishing firm in my industry. But not only have I slayed through a lot of personal goals, I've also done some really amazing things in my spare time as well. Like what? Well, I've taken a NASCAR at top speed around a racetrack. I flew a Cessna over my house and took a picture. I finally took that trip to Niagara Falls that's been on the list for a very long time. And even just a couple of weeks ago, I went whale watching for the first time, which was pretty interesting, and I did not get sick, which is key. The benefits for me really didn't end there, however. I've really met some amazing people in the Samurai Lounge, and these folks have changed my life and inspire me every day. They're people from all over the world who are just as excited about living an exciting life as I am. The normal isn't good enough for them. Nobody in that room is looking to live a mundane life. So what does the LOP mean to me? Well, it's really the difference between living a boring life and living life outrageously. So for that, I have to say thank you to Dave and Matt for all that you've done. You've put your heart and soul into this podcast, and let me just say, it is much, much appreciated.
The Living Outrageously podcast has absolutely changed my life. I was hooked on it from the moment Matt and Dave popped onto the screen. I was like, whoa, these people are just like me. Like, this is fantastic. And from there, it just opened up a whole new world of opportunity and people and knowledge. Matt and Dave have taught me how to be a confident person in any situation, how to let go of my fears, how to stop being afraid of not knowing what's going to happen next, being certain that every moment is uncertain. I've also learned how to achieve anything that I want to, and how to design the life that I want to live. They're also connected a whole bunch of us who listen to the podcast. You know, these people, like, I go to them for motivation and inspiration. We all collaborate on projects together, and we talk about ideas and things we want to do, and we support each other. It's just amazing that we can all connect from coming from different places all around the world. And this all happened because of the Living Outrageously podcast. It has also taught me to understand myself and my thoughts and my actions. And I think, the podcast, both seasons are just filled with so much valuable information. And I'm just so grateful for having found it and having stepped through that door of opportunity and become a samurai instead of being a sloth. And just having a whole team of samurai to take over the world with.
The biggest difference that the LOP has given me has been hope that impossible is just an opinion. I've been able to do in the past year and a half more than probably what I've been able to do in 10 years, both personally and professionally. And getting to know everybody in the LOP along with Matt and Dave has been just an enjoyable experience, one that I constantly refer to. Thanks.
Before LOP, I actually accepted that I was strange. Now that I'm part of LOP, I actually feel quite normal. All you guys in the lounge are inspirational. It's just the connection to a positive world that I am not used to at all. Matt and Dave have created a haven where we can all be ourselves. They give us knowledge where we can either search for new things where boundaries used to limit us, but now anything is possible. Dave and Matt have borrowed ideas from the greats, but they've actually put their own personal spin on things. They've put themselves into their own mix. It's created a place where they actually become part of our adventures, as with everybody else, to some degree. We're like as Seth Godin says, a tribe within ourselves. In the last 6 months, I have done quite a few crazy things that I never thought I would be able to accomplish, let alone pull them off. It's been an amazing adventure. To what I accomplished on the weekend was truly amazing. Things that I dreamt about 5 years ago I actually finished on the weekend. LOP has allowed me to actually become who I actually want to be, not who I should be perceived to be. To that I actually owe credit to you guys, and to Dave and Matt, purely inspirational. So to that, a huge hurrah for Dave and Matt for creating a place where we can be ourselves, or I can be myself. To the fellow samurai that I've met and had crazy conversations purely based on imagination and creativity, one huge hurrah. I am so privileged to be a part of you guys.
I think the biggest thing I gotten out of it is one of the things is put some fun into your life, whether it be work or play. Put the fun in all of it, and you can do that by living outrageous. So when you say you're living outrageous, a lot of people look at you, or you might get funny sneers. I think for a while there, I didn't quite understand even myself what it was to live outrageous, and I think I've realized, it isn't jumping out of a helicopter. It isn't drinking a case of coconut water, which I love too. It isn't traveling the world or saving it. It isn't having a boatload of money. It isn't doing crazy stunts on the edge of death. It isn't running a 100K ultra marathon. Awesome though, it is. It isn't about having an awesome network of friends and business acquaintances. No, what it is all the above, or maybe none of those things. It's doing what you want to do, and it's doing what you love. And for me, it was starting a business. That's something that the LOP, listening to the LOP, helped me get going, helped me do. A business that I could do from anywhere. It was having the freedom to be mobile in that business, with that business. So pretty awesome stuff. Have some fun. Define what it is to be outrageous for you by defining in your life what it is you want to do and what it is that you love. And my love goes out to Dave and Matt and the rest of the crew at the LOP.
Once upon a sloth, I had not one, but 2 jobs. I was making great money, but I wasn't having any fun, which, core value, I think is the most important thing to have. I stumbled upon Matt and Dave in a random podcast search, and they told me I was a samurai, which I always sort of suspected, but didn't really fully realize it until they told me I was. I was already giving up my corporate gig,
but I was afraid of giving up the silly salary that they were paying me, which, by the way, was outrageous for pushing redundant paperwork and behaving like a veal. They told me to fight for what I wanted and what I believed in. Stand up and take what you want. Don't accept mediocrity. The sloth needs to die. And they were right. Matt and Dave are the Sherpas for so many of us. We were once trapped in these little boxes, and now we're all living outrageously. More than that, they brought all of us together, and now we all hang out in the Samurai Lounge and help each other create amazing things. I plan on rewatching every single LOP episode because I don't want to forget the lessons that they taught me. But not only that, but I think they're going to be different lessons now that I've been gone from the corporate world for so long. Don't stop podcasting. The other unrealized samurai out there need you.
Living Outrageously podcast is ridiculous and ridiculously changed my life. If it weren't for the podcast, I definitely wouldn't have my own studio right now. Yoga studio, yay. They gave me the push that I needed to actually go after what I wanted instead of just sitting there and thinking of all the ways I could do it and then not actually following through. So big, huge thank you. Amazing, amazing people, and so proud to be part of the community.
In the fall of 2011, I found the Living Outrageous podcast by Googling Living Outrageous. At the time, I was getting bored with my career, and I wanted to find something else I could do to live outrageous and get out of the mundane. Little did I know I was in for an epic adventure listening to these guys. Since then, I've started a company, and I've created my own whiteboard experience. The LOP is not only a podcast, it is a movement, a samurai movement, one I'm happy to be a part of. After listening to the LOP, I am more motivated, educated, driven, and excited about life than ever before. I am doing some personal coaching with Dave Thompson now and developing more of what living outrageous means to me. Dave Thompson, Matt Kelly, you guys are amazing, and you are leading a tribe of people that want to maximize their potential in life. And for that, I thank you. Impossible is an opinion, and you guys are living proof of it.
Matt and Dave, thank you for adding some inspired awesomeness to my life. You have etched yourselves into my psyche with your inspired outrageousness, and I often find myself thinking, what would Dave or Matt think? Then I make decisions. You rock. I love being part of your community, and even though I flit in and out, you inspire and motivate me all the time.
First of all, I really want to thank you all for the content that you add, the excitement, the energy, the sloth slaying, and the inspiration that is there from so many of you. I met Dave and Matt before they released the podcast here in Brisbane, and it was simply because of who they are and the excitement that they bring when they walk in a room. How good to receive a bunch of tools. There are books out there that offer these sorts of stuff, and I think that's what they offer is a blend of that, obviously, but how good to put it in such an invigorating way, and it's not a book, so it's easier to grab the content and just be inspired by them, and then with the Samurai Lounge to be inspired by all of you guys. I, at the moment, am very busy. I've just finished my PhD and got that, so that took a huge amount of time, and so that was 4:30 starts. When the alarm goes off, you do not want to get up at 4:30, and I just think, nah, sloth's not getting me. And I think about many of you guys. I just lie there thinking, I don't necessarily lie there thinking about Pryor in bed, but I think, how's he going to be, what's he going to be smashing, and what's he going to be doing? And it's not about resting, and it's about persistence, and it's about doing it. Life's so much more exciting with the content that you get to see in Samurai Land. So thanks very much to you all for providing all of that. Just loving it, and look forward to seeing so much more. Cheers.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
Thanks a lot.
Thanks, guys.
Yeehaw!